What? What?
But I just gotta know one thing. Are you ready? No! I said, are you ready?
Hello, hello. Welcome back to Grindhouse League Week 2. Looks like I got Car joining me. Might be on a black screen for now. We're both kind of struggling with the winter storm, so if we cut out, give us some grace. But we're real excited to bring this this Week 2 to you. Gonna get it started strong. We can go through kind of the schedule, a little breakdown of what you're gonna see, and then we'll go from there. So, starting us off with C tier, we have Black Bulls versus Avengers. Very excited to see that. We had Black Bulls on stream last week, so we're gonna see how they do this week. Followed up with B tier, we're gonna see Umbrella Academy play IJLSA. Then we're gonna have A tier, Team Avatar, the homies, versus Demon Slayer Core. Then we're going to see Powerpuff Girls play Ambu Black Ops in S tier. But it will be the Powerpuff Girls A tier making a repeat appearance after they're able to get a sweep last week. Can they keep up the magic? We'll see. That'll be the last game that we have today. So you want to stick around for that one. So now we're going to kind of take a look at the previous week's results. Car, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. I don't know if
Very
camera's back, but I'm back. We'll get that fixed here in a little bit. But looking at previous week results, like I said, we have the C tier going in. Who are we looking at? We're looking at, is it the IJLSA? No, it's Avengers, right? Versus Black Bulls.
Yeah, Black Bulls and Avengers.
Right. Last week, both of these teams taking a loss. We're looking into the Avengers here. Kraken really making a large appearance last week going into the game. Looking absolutely great. Finnick not really showing up though. Really wondering if going into this week he'll be doing better with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then going on with the Black Bulls, Voodoo, Heki, and Fatal last week just not able to take the win from Rhoda Bronze and Abacus. Those two playing a great game. Black Bulls
we saw
able to take it out.
Yeah, we saw that on stream. I mean, Road to Bronze and Abacus really very difficult team to play in C tier. We had been talking about bringing Road to Bronze back up to B tier with the way he had been playing last week. So we're going to see if this could be a bounce back week. For all of these teams, we kind of have for all the teams that you're going to see on stream today, every single team has started their week with started their season with a loss. So this is going to be really important for a bounce back week for all of these teams. Again, only an 8-week league, so you really need to see a W here in week 2. You want to be at that top 4, make playoffs, have that chance to really showcase what you can do. And starting 0-2 is a really tough way, to bounce back. So all these teams are going to come out, they're playing for something. It really matters. You don't want to be those guys going 0-2. Like Carr said, Kraken with a really standout performance, even though they lost. Really, he was playing spectacular. In their one win, he did drop 1,200 points. Now we're just going to see if Finnick can bounce back, as well as Mercules is going to be kind of a dark horse. We haven't seen him play. And then we're going to have, is it Voodoo, Heki, and who's their third?
Totra now.
So we're going to have Totra. So we'll see that. They were on stream last week, so we'll see if they're able to kind of play with with calm energy and bring it out against IJLSA, or Avengers, excuse me. So
absolutely, Totra coming in instead of Fatal. Had a little trade go on due to some scheduling issues, but I'm really interested to see how this Black Bull team performs going against this Avengers team. Avengers being heavily underestimated going into the season by many. Let's see if they're able to bring one on top of Black Bulls, or if Black Bulls can keep it going, get a good start to their season.
Yeah, and I was talking to Heki this past week and kind of seeing how the team vibes were going after losing that first one on stream, and he said that as far as what he is looking for and how the team has been going, is they're not really focused on the coaching and the replays and all that. They're here to really have fun, and they think that is what is going to help them win in this tier. So they've got some coaching from Ascended, but their main thing is vibes. So we're going to see as we jump into here, are they able to keep those vibes up, right? So we'll see how that goes. as far as on the other side for Avengers, seems like they had to reset the lobby. But yeah, I was talking to Finnick. He had decided after the game that Kraken was going to be on the starting roster due to his performance in Week 1. He said that scrims have been going excellent. They've been getting coached by Zorni. We'll see if that coaching can pick up here as the first goal goes in. But yeah, so we're going to be seeing how they're able to do. He said that in scrims this week, the Avengers have not lost to Black Bulls. So we'll see if they're able to keep that scrim magic alive, or if when push comes to shove and the game is going, if they're going to lose. So here we go, 30 seconds into game 1. Black Bulls are already up 1-0. So we'll see if they're able to either keep that lead or extend it, or if the Avengers will be able to neutralize.
Yeah, absolutely. And going off what you said about scrims, Avengers able to taking every scrim off of Black Bulls, and Kraken almost slotting a double there. You know, scrims only say so much. That's really the practice range for you try stuff out, figure things out. Only says so much, but when the match really matters, in my opinion, that's the real testing moment. Can Avengers keep that going? Whereas Black Bull is going to be able to find the magic on the match day.
Wow, almost that
some
skin from Hecky.
Absolutely. Looking at some great opportunities here from both sides of the field. Finnick now trying to take it downfield. Voodoo able to get the 50, and Kraken not able to keep the pressure, but Zeus with a free dribble. Hecky's going to meet him in the air here. Voodoo going to go ahead and take this from Pia. Trying to get it out. As the 50 goes high. Finnick looking for the corner. Is able to keep it there. Not able to get around two, though.
Good touch. I mean, one of the things... Oh, good shot on. Kraken's there, though. One of the things that you're really going to be looking at, you know, I mentioned it last week, but in these C-tier matches, what I'm really expecting the team to win is going to be the team that hits the ball solid the most. And the team, very good speed from Kraken. And yeah, the team that can be quick, right? There are a lot of balls in Rocket League that are hard to read. And it's a big testament to, can you make that read, can you commit to it, and then can you make solid contact? So as we see there, Kraken with a quick read, able to shoot the ball over the defender, able to neutralize that lead, and we're at 1-1. So we still got 3 minutes to play. So we'll see how this goes from here.
Yeah, absolutely. And in my opinion, I think the player to really watch out for as a Midgers team, kind of the sleeper, so to speak. And Kraken, again, with a great shot. I may be just getting corrected here. I was going to say, requited Zeus, one of the quieter players in the league, but has so much to offer at the same time. But Kraken just putting up numbers against this Black Bulls team.
Yeah, you're really...
slot that second one in.
You're really seeing, you know, why he was able to drop 1,200 points, you know, in week 1. So, I mean, if this keeps up, you know, we're going to see... you know, a solo performance, it seems like, from Kraken. Is he going to be able to carry this team to victory, right, against the team of vibes, right? You know, so we'll see how that continues to go. But good clear here. Kraken's going to stay on the ball, look for a ceiling. Takes a 50. It's going to spill out to Pia, but unable to secure it. Finnick gets the boost. Zeus is going to stay on it. No boost there to follow. Leaves it for his teammate. Good 50. Finnick has time. Unfortunate. Flips around the ball. Again, this is what I mentioned about the team that's able to make solid contact, the team that's able to, you know, have those reads. It seems they're almost on the backflip. Didn't have enough boost to get around it. Might have been able to shoot that on net, I think, from Finnick. But Zeus with a good dribble. I don't necessarily love his decal, the blue octane with the white Carmine core. Kind of hard to know which team he's on, but you know, it's a stylistic choice.
Hey man, if it works, it works. The car feels clean. The car feels clean. Or
I mean, I guess.
Whatever. What is it called? I'm trying to think of the word.
The placebo.
Yes, the placebo effect. That's the word. That's the
placebo effect.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's see. Last minute left. We're going to see if Black Bulls is able to try to get this equalizer. I expect them to start playing with a little bit more aggression, challenging some more in the midfield, right? You feel that pressure when you start getting that last minute, right, Carr? I mean, you know all about that, feeling that pressure at the end of a game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think that's one of the hardest things to worry about. But Pia able to slot one in the back of the net, just not able to get the save We're tied up 2-2 now, 46 seconds, and I'm sure Black Bull's feeling so relieved that they're able to get this goal, tie the game up. Now it comes down, keeping your net safe and putting the ball in the other net. As a goal here is just almost automatically losing the game here. And Voodoo, though, trying to keep the pressure on. The clear coming out as Pia's taking the shot. Kraken going to go ahead and take it in the air. Hecky not quite able to get there. Voodoo able to get back. Kraken almost slotting
double.
that net.
Yeah,
What a net
very
there.
close.
Oh my god.
Wow, what
my
a
God.
shot. That was incredible. Not able to watch that one on replay, but very good shot. Snuck that in, crossbar down. And like you said, I mean, in 3v3 especially, the goals are very hard to come by. I mean, you know, I think in C tier you might see a little bit more of the goals, but wow, a neutralizer. Wow, with 8 seconds left, it looks like a missed save, shot right between the two defenders. I mean, I'll the words were coming out of my mouth, and they end up scoring anyway. So, what do I know?
Yeah, absolutely. What a great first game coming into week 2, 3-3, going into overtime. Some last-second goals here. Winning
First
this game
over
super
OT.
important. Absolutely, winning game 1 super important. In a best of 5, as there's not as many games in a best of 7 to be able to come back from. So, you know, first game very important always. But Voodoo trying to keep some pressure here. Is Finnick able to clear it? And Hecky's getting bumped, but Black Bull's just keeping the pressure going. Somebody always there to follow up the ball, capitalize on mistakes here.
I mean, I want to point out, Kraken here on defense has really been able to keep a lot of these balls safe, and then, you know, he's had the ability to clear it and even follow it, right, almost with some air dribbles and double tap. So, you know, let's see if Black Bull is able to demo or shoot it around Kraken or score when he's not in net, right? It seems like they're able to capitalize. Kraken with the miss. Voodoo shot high. Good save from Zeus there. Able to pinch it off that crossbar, able to hit it to the left side of the field into a safe area, right? That's even more important than just getting the save itself. Let's see if Voodoo can take the dribble. Hecky leaves it. They're able to get the 50 at it. I mean, that turn was wide. Hecky's going to try to take control. Awkward bounce for him. Does well to get one touch over Kraken. Pia, good controlling touch. Not much boost to follow it. Hecky's going to have a backboard clear. Does well, puts it to the right side. I mean, I like this pressure out of Avengers. I mean, they're able to keep the ball in the Black Bulls half. I mean, that's like what I said. A good pass. Yep, and look what I said. Here, they keep the ball in the Black Bulls half. Kraken with a good pass to Finnick. Finnick able to slot it, winning game 1 in OT.
Absolutely, and a great game coming from Avengers here. Just able to keep the pressure going. Black Bull's just not able to get it back out of their half. Both teams, though, having a very good amount of pressure. We see from the replay here, Kraken putting up numbers once again. Just what can you do to stop this man?
I mean, it really does feel like it's the Kraken show. If you're Black Bulls, you really need to figure out a way to neutralize that. And I had mentioned it. I'll mention it again. I am going to be looking at demos the entire time, right? Black Bulls had one more demo, but that's just not enough against someone that's putting up almost 800 points. We need to start bumping, demoing, and getting him awkward, getting him out of the play. Once that happens, then you're able just to leave with the 2 that are remaining, and you can start to see, all right, let's put these goals in. Let's use our numbers advantage. So again, I'm looking for these demos. But again, you know, I'm Avengers. I'm feeding Kraken. That's all I'm doing. I'm like, Kraken, take the ball, right? Kraken, this is yours. So, you know, we'll see in game 2 how they're able to change that strategy up. Game 2 gets underway. Good kickoff. Hecky with a miss. Finnick misses the open net, but he's able to get the double. Never a doubt. Never a doubt.
And a great start for Avengers. And one thing I wanted to touch base on, Kraken being a 4th round pick going into C tier, the last pick of his team, able to just conquer in C tier the way that he is. Definitely a sleeper pick. Great pick from Zorni as he's performing amazingly. Voodoo with a great read, slotting it on the right side of the goal, though. We're tied up 1-1, 4:42 left in the game.
Yeah, it seems like with both of these teams, when one goal gets scored, you know, another one is going to follow very soon. You know, I don't know if kickoff strats are called or talked about, you know, in C tier. I know that in S tier, I'm assuming maybe even in A tier car, you can speak to that a little bit more. But kickoff strats, you know, are discussed quite often, right? And it's, you know, you have fakes and back left, back right, putting it in certain spots. You know, we need to see more of that, you know, at least discussed here, because it seems like once the kickoff goes in, there's a high chance that another goal is going to score.
Oh my, Pia taking it all the way. Everybody out here on
1v3
ice skates.
1v3 dribble action from Pia.
Absolutely,
2-1.
great play from Pia.
2-1 with
but
a minute gone.
Yeah, but I do have to agree with the kickoffs. I think kickoffs are a very important part of the game. It's just the beginning of each drive. Like you said, A tier, S tier, it's a very common thing, you know, talking about let's put it back left, back right, let's fake, even a Spanish here and there. And I think C tier really would benefit from this as well. You know, these players not as experienced, maybe though with kickoff, maybe a little bit more challenging, but for a team who can figure it out, they can use that so much to their advantage, get early goals.
Would be a huge advantage. Good save from Pia to the corner. I think Voodoo there clearing it out. Heck, he's going to try to take control. I like this control touch. Can he hit it